Evening, I'm Yoselin Gallardo. According to mental health experts, studies have shown that first responders face a 30% risk of having mental health struggles, opposed to the regular population at 20%. Due to the nature of their jobs, fire departments across the country have been seeking help for the stress they face on the job. Araceli Garza spoke to the fire department in Laredo about its local efforts when it comes to taking care of its firefighters' mental health.
The Center for Disease Control and Prevention has reported firefighters are at a higher risk of developing behavioral health conditions such as depression and PTSD than the general public. As the years go by, fire departments have been stepping up their mental health initiatives due to the nature of their job. The Laredo Fire Department isn't the exception. Laredo Fire Department Assistant Chief Silvestre Rodriguez Jr. says their efforts started back in 2010. Since that moment, the department has been seeing the need to create a peer support group.
Some of the stressful situations that our medic have recently dealt with was multiple casualty incidents. We had several on Loop 20. We've had an accident with several burned people inside. And so those are the things that our firefighters see. There's out of the ordinary situations that they see. Besides that, they deal with a lot of other traumatic incidents like pediatric deaths. They have to work and transport to the hospital, and sometimes the outcomes are not favorable.
Recently, they have made a new addition to their initiative, hoping to bring additional help to the department.
Not just peer support, but also bringing in a psychologist that will train our firefighters as cadets so that they can know how to cope with stressful situations. Besides that, we're looking at creating a wellness center where they can exercise, because we know that exercise reduces stress. And so we're taking a holistic approach on this.
Rodriguez says they keep seeing the demand for help. He adds that when the department responds to a traumatic event, they deploy their peer support to meet with firefighters that answer that call. A professional then follows up with the crew to make sure they are okay after these frequent stressful events. Elizabeth Reina Gardner, licensed professional counselor, says it's important for first responders to seek help. However, some may not always be open to speaking with a professional.
And so for family members, usually what we can see, there's also a lot of alcohol use when it comes to that, and that can be seen as a coping mechanism for the stress that they do present in their lives because of their job. Also, lack of sleep, being on the edge, being unable to sleep, being restless. Trying to isolate themselves or not enjoy things that they used to.
If you start seeing behavioral changes from a loved one, it's important to seek help from a professional. For KGNS News, I'm Araceli Garza.
Firefighters can reach out to the peer support team, or if they can reach out to the Employees Assistance Program, the city has that service available to them.